Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video and welcome back to the channel. Guys, do you guys know like the basic wrestling lingo? This is pretty much how well do you know WWE part 2 pretty much. But I'm not gonna waste your time. We're gonna get right into it. Your boy is gonna get this. Come on now. This seems pretty easy. What is WWE's alternate term for professional wrestling? McMahon-omania. Commedia that's not even okay. Sports entertainment or theater fighting. It's sports entertainment. Come on. All right. What does the WWE universe call its wrestlers? Carnies, shooters, personalities, superstars. You could refer to them as personalities, but they are superstars. What is the illusion that pro wrestling is real? Kayfabe. What does a wrestler call his or her character? A shtick, modus, okay, gimmick, flim flam. I'm going with flim flam. Who is the CEO of WWE? Eric Bischoff, Paul Heyman, he should be, Vince McMahon, or Ted Turner? Even though it should be Paul Heyman, it's Vincent Kennedy McMahon. All right. You know, we start off easy and then it's gonna start to get harder. Unless this quiz is gonna be really, really easy, then who knows? What is the grandest stage of them all? WrestleMania, Starrcade, Survivor Series, or King of the Ring? I really wish they would bring King of the Ring back. I like King of the Ring. Anyways, moving on. What word describes a non-wrestling segment that forwards a storyline? A mover, filler, angle, dramatic event. It's definitely angle. It should be dramatic event. Can I change my answer? No, I can't. I was just seeing, just in case. Okay. Which wrestler was the people's champion? He just got that tattoo covered too, didn't he? Not too long ago, or was it? I don't know. He just got it covered. The Rock. What is the term for pro wrestling hero? Face, Superman, swashbuckler. Like what? White hat. No, it is a face. It could be white hat. That does kind of make sense, but it is a face. What is the term for a pro wrestling villain? Black cat, hoss, monster, a heel. Easy. What term describes someone who isn't quite a hero or a villain? Mixer, flip-flopper, tweener, or mystery? It's definitely a flip-flopper. We all know it's flip-flopper, you know, because he can't flip or flop. He can't decide. He has to choose between either being a face or heel, so he's a flip-flopper. Come on now. What's the word for when a wrestler makes a mistake? A whoopsie, a botch, a zonk, a whammy? It is definitely a botch. What if it was called a whoopsie? How serious could you take professional wrestling if it was called a whoopsie? Like, oops, he just whoopsied, instead of he just made a botch or he botched. Imagine if it was whoopsie. Imagine. Which wrestler calls himself the Beast Incarnate? The Big Show, Samoa Joe, Rusev, or Bork Laser? Definitely Bork Laser. What term was used for the most prosperous period in modern WWE history? The Attitude Era, the Hardcore Era, the Cynical Era. I think that's what that's. I got my glasses on, so, or the Ruthless Era. I personally like the Ruthless Aggression Era more than any era, but maybe that's just because I grew up with it. Okay, Attitude Era. What is the area directly behind the WWE stage? The gorilla position. I knew that without even looking. Which wrestler is known as the Lunatic Fringe? Mick Foley, The Miz, Matt Hardy, or Dean Ambrose? Definitely the Lunatic Fringe. Yo, Dean Ambrose is like jacked now. Like, homie is jacked. Yeah, look, I don't know what kind of rehab he was in, but he was in some good rehab. That boy swole over here. Which authority figure coined the phrase best for business? Vince McMahon, Kurt Angle, Triple H, William Regal? Definitely Triple H. He's been saying that for years now. What word do wrestlers use to describe a cheering audience? A scream, a pop, hoorah, or a yelp? It's definitely a pop. It could be screams. It could be. It makes sense, but it's a pop. What word do wrestlers use to describe a crowd booing? What did I say? Betrayal? I don't even know. Rage, heat, tension. I don't even know what that word says, but it's heat. Yo, I haven't gotten anything wrong yet. We keeping it moving. This is pretty simple stuff though. I guess this quiz would be like helpful if someone's trying to get into wrestling and learn the lingo and they just don't know it yet. Which wrestler claims to be neither a good guy nor bad guy, but simply the guy? That would be the Universal Champion Roman Reigns. What does Jim Ross call bigger brawler style wrestlers? Cyclops, Hoss, Hercules, Big Bad. Now this is the one I'm stuck on because I don't know. I feel like Hoss would make more sense. Yeah, I just feel like Hoss is that like type of word you would use. You wouldn't use Hercules. You wouldn't use Cyclops. It's like it's either Hoss or Big Bad, and Hoss just sounds better. Which WWE Hall of Famer defined the term Latino heat? That's Eddie Guerrero. Eddie Guerrero. Macho, if you're watching this, am I rolling my R's correctly? Eddie Guerrero. I don't think I am. Anyways, what term is used for the wrestling fans? Toms, Jamokes, Marks, or Bills? We are Marks, and I am a proud one. Which wrestler is known as the monster among men? The Mr. Monster in the Bank, Braun Strowman. What is it called when a wrestler leaves one company for another? Jumping ship, packing their bags, shuffling the deck, a permanent vacation. Everything kind of except for the last one. I feel like it's jumping ship, but I mean, technically, I mean, that's like out of these three, that's the least. Like those two are, I mean, yeah, we all, anyways. What nickname is used by Seth Rollins, the Architect? In what division are wrestlers weighing 205 pounds or less? I can't read. The cruiserweight division. What's another word for a lengthy in-ring speech or interview? That is what is called a advert. No, I'm joking. It's called a promo. Which wrestler is the king of strong style? Shinsuke Nakamura. Easy. Man, this quiz is too easy. It's too easy. What is it called when a wrestler switches loyalties from heel to face or vice versa? Switcheroo, a shim, flip-flop, or a turn? It is a turn indeed. Which Attitude Era tag team became famous for shouting, "Get the tables"? It is definitely the Dudley Boys. What's the term for when a wrestler acts hurt or injured? Fibbing, wimping, agonizing, or selling? It is selling. I feel like this is definitely like for someone who does not know wrestling lingo and they're trying to learn it. What is the Mexican style of pro wrestling? Lucha. Easy. What's another word for a wrestler losing a match? Jobbing. Easy. Which wrestler defined the meaning of 316? That is your boy Steve Austin. What's the term for violent anything goes style wrestling? Hardcore, die hard, all in, aggression. It's definitely hardcore. Which wrestler is known as the Phenomenal? Oh wait, wait, I'm sorry. I was trying to be clever, but I couldn't find my AJ Styles gloves. So we all know it's AJ Styles. I couldn't find my gloves. I was gonna do something cool, but I couldn't find them. Anyways, what term did WWE use for female wrestlers until the women's revolution? Knockout, dame, bombshell, or diva? Imagine if it was bombshell. Imagine, that would have been terrible. What's the word for pro wrestlers playing practical jokes on one another? Joshing, goofing, ribbing, smarking. I guess ribbing? It's not smarking. I guess ribbing. Have any of you ever heard that before? I've never heard that. I knew it wasn't joshing, definitely not goofing, but like, I've never heard of ribbing before. Anyways, last question, easiest quiz of my life. What term is used for wrestling companies outside of the WWE universe? The independents, the outlaws, the outsiders, or territories? I don't know, man. This is a hard one. I'm on the last question, man, and I've gotten every single one of them right. And like, this last question is just so difficult. I don't know, territory just makes so much sense to me, you know, because like it's another territory outside of WWE. Outsiders just kind of sound silly. Outlaws, I mean, they haven't done anything wrong. I don't know about outlaws. Independents, that could be, you know, independent wrestlers. Wait a minute, I think I've heard of that before. This is the easiest quiz I've ever taken in my life. Easiest one by far. I don't even need to see my results because I got a 100. Is there any more to be said? That this is the easiest wrestling quiz ever? You know what? I'm not even gonna title this video what I was gonna title it. I'm gonna title it, "This is the easiest wrestling quiz of all time." That's exactly what I'm gonna title it. The easiest wrestling quiz of all time. Anyways, guys, hope y'all enjoyed. Go hamburger on the like button if you would like to take this quiz for yourself. I should have said this at the beginning of the video, but who cares? If you'd like to take this quiz for yourself, link in the description. Thank you all so much for watching. Get the merch, and new merch just came out. It's kind of funny. And see you later. Oh, deuces.
Now I'm giving you all of me.